here with a banger. As you can tell by the title, I'll be talking about how my ex slept with not one, but two of my friends. I'm gonna call him Timothy. Okay, me and Timothy went way back. When I was in my teens, that's when I met Timothy. Um, when I met him, he told a friend of mine that he liked me, and I'm like, okay, what's up? So we started talking or whatnot. As we got deeper into the relationship, I ended up moving in with Timothy and his mother. So living with him and his mother, everything was great. Everything was fine. We had fun times. It's times I even went out and he stayed with my son because I had one child then. By the time I met Timothy, I had a kid. So my son was like between 5 months to 1 years old. So Timothy ended up going to jail, and I was still living in the home with his mother. So I ended up moving out of his mother home once Timothy went to jail because I kind of felt like it was weird living in his mother home and her son is in jail. So me and my baby, we moved out and I moved in my own place. When I moved in my own place, it was a vibe. I was chilling. Me and my one friend, we was, having a good time. Like, well, one of my close friends, close friends, had a good time. Timothy ended up hitting me up via email and was like, I'm out of jail. What's up? Where you at? So I'm looking at the message like, twin, where you been? Whatever. So I ended up going to go see him, but I had to wait until my off date to go see him. So I want to say it was like 3 days later after he texted me, I went and put up on him. So we chilling. When I walk in, he got some little wine with the little music going. So, we vibing out. We chilling. Like nothing more, nothing less. Just talking and updating each other on things. So once we got comfortable and stuff like that, he ended up visiting me at my home. So we got closer and closer and closer. And he ended up moving in with me. So he moved in with me. He started bringing his daughter over to play with my kids, and they connect like this. Like you couldn't say nothing about them, like at all. They were sisters and brothers, and couldn't nobody stop them. We couldn't even stop them. So we was vibing out. Time passed by. I'm pregnant now at this time with Timothy baby. So we in the bed, we laying down. Well, he's sleeping and I'm up watching TV. Some just kept saying, go through that phone. Go through that phone. Girl, pick up that phone and look in that phone. So I pick up his phone, I look in it, and I just see him liking and loving and telling this girl how pretty she is and how good she look. So I creeps out the room and I go downstairs where my homegirl is at. So I'm like, bitch, look. So me and her, we reading it or whatever. So I'm more on the other side, like, don't take it that serious because it's just likes. And the girl is a pretty girl. No lie, no cap, I'm not a hater. So I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna take it there or whatever. It is what it is. Like, and my friend, she like, nah, let's see what's up. He probably deleted his end and she probably got the juice. So we end up hitting the girl up on my friend phone or whatever. And the girl like, oh no, it's nothing like that. He just told me I look good or whatever. Like it was kind of weird when he said it, but I'm just like, all right, it's Instagram, you know. So we left that situation alone. He ended up waking up the next morning, of course, and I asked them, I'm like, how did you and so, I'm gonna call her Ebony. How did you and Ebony even become friends on Instagram? He like, what? I'm like, what? So he like, man, you tripping. Like it's Instagram. Everybody follow everybody, it's Instagram. So I'm like, you right about that. It's Instagram. Everybody follow Instagram, but it's what you do on Instagram and how you do it and how you move on Instagram. So he like, it ain't nothing like that. You think it's too much, whatever. I liked a picture and that was that. So I'm like, all right, left it alone. Me being a girlfriend, leave it alone. So time went past or whatever. An incident ended up happening to where my boyfriend and this girl was in the same place at the same time. So somebody come knocking on my door. They like, Timothy was at an event with so and so with Ebony and them, and An incident ended up happening, and we need to figure out what's going on. So I'm like, wait, what? So I'm telling the person that's at my door, like, you know who my man is, right? Because I'm thinking in my head, like, ain't no way that they're talking about my man. So they like, yeah, whoop, 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 whoop. Like, they give me the rundown. So I'm like, yeah, that's him. So I goes in a house or whatever. I put on my shoes because the guy like, oh, they outside, the people outside, they want to know what's going on. So I'm like, okay, let me put on my shoes and see what's going on. So I go outside and I hear this story and they telling me like, they was all kicking it at a room or whatever and a fight broke off or whatever. And Timothy ended up getting the guy up out of there and they left. So me being me, I'm like, what is Timothy even doing with these people? Why is he even with them? Like, you know me. You came over here for me. You didn't know not a soul over here. So what is you doing with these people? Okay, so um I asked him like it's just what a coincidence this happened before with the liking and the loving and I didn't even go there or even, think nothing more of it. I left it right there. Now it's this. So he like, oh, I went there to go pick up the homie, cause the homie had a fight with his girlfriend. So I just pulled up and picked up a homie. Come to find out, all that was a lie. You was already there. You was kicking and you was vibing. So I'm like, oh, okay, or whatever. So time passed again. And here go another incident. People started coming to me like, Timothy is messing with Ebony. So I'm like, ain't no way he ain't messing with that girl. Him and her said they ain't messing around. It was just some likes on Instagram or whatever, and it was what a coincidence that he picked his homie up and I was there. So I'm like, oh, okay, like that's it. So time passed by. Now this is his birthday. This birthday, he said he don't want to do anything. He like I'ma just go chill with my mom or whatever because the past birthday I had threw him a party with the strippers and stuff like that, and we vibed out. We had a good time. But this time he said he just want to go chill with his mama and he don't want to do anything. So I'm like, fine, that's cool. Happy birthday, love you, enjoy. So me and my homegirl Shay, I can say her name because that's my friend. Me and Shay, we sit in the living room. She on one couch with her baby, and I'm on the other couch with my children, and we watching a movie. So my friend like, look, peep this. Remind you, it's his birthday. So she like, peep this. It's a room with the red and black balloons or whatnot. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, maybe, I'm like, she like to part. Me, I'm always the one giving people the benefit of the doubt. I'm always the one taking up for other people that don't give note about me. So I'm giving it a benefit of the doubt. I'm like, that girl likes to party. Ain't no way. Like, she always have a good time. One thing I could say, she always have a good time. So she like, girl, you always the one taking up for other people when nobody really got you. If your eyes don't see this, baby, I'm your second eyes and I see this. So I'm like, laugh it off, whatever. Come to find out, one of her friends that was with her that went came to me and well, didn't come to me, came to my friend and told my friend like, like we was vibing. So I end up asking him. He denied it. 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 Of course. So so this how I got it out of him. So I'm like, okay, he don't want to, admit anything or he not. I don't have that much evidence. You know what I mean? So at this point, I'm like, you don't have that much evidence, baby girl. Figure out something else. Like figure out something else. So I text him and I'm like, if you doing so and so, go ahead and live your life and do it so I can do mine. Oh, baby, I seen a fire coming from that phone. He went so big on me, and that's when the truth came out. So I'm like, oh, it took me to say that for you to come out with you is dealing with this person. So, no, I'm lying. No. It didn't happen right that second. Let me take it back. So, they was creeping and sneaking and greeking and freaking, and this whole time, like I said, I don't have that much evidence, so I'm really trying to build evidence to see what's going on. So, a friend of hers and a friend of mine's called me up like, "Oh, I'm over here and I see your baby daddy Timothy over here, and he here." So they creeping and greeking and sneaking. So I'm like, "What? Hold on." I pick up that phone and I called them and I said, "Oh," then that's when the calling happened. I'm like, "Oh, this whole time you been lying and blase blase, you been doing your big one and blase blase." He like, "What is you talking about?" That's when he started denying it, and that's when I said what I said, like, "Oh, let me do me since you doing you, baby boy." So he starts saying like, "Oh, I didn't mean for it to happen that way, and I don't mess with Shorty like that. It was just like I thought you was out here doing you. It was worded on the street that you was messing with so and so." And so he said that's why he did his big one. But if anybody know me, the type of girlfriend I am, once I'm with you, I'm with you. Can't no Usher, can't no Lil Wayne, can't no basketball player, can't nobody come in between us. It ain't that much money in the world for me to feel like, fuck this love, I want him. No, ain't no way. I sticks with you, I rocks with you, so I'm with you. So I'm like, nigga, you capping. Like, I'm not messing with nobody. Like, I'm with child. I'm pregnant. Like, I'm with you. I'm dealing with you. So I'm not a cheater. That's one thing. I'm not a cheater. I don't get down like that. What's the point of cheating when I can do everything with my man that you trying to do with me? So I'll stick with my man. So once everything came out and everything, I broke up with the guy or whatever. I left him alone or whatever. He couldn't take the breakup, even though he hurted me. He couldn't take the breakup. He couldn't. He was coming to my house. He was tripping on me. Remind you, I'm not dealing with nobody because I know the type of guy he is and I don't want nobody in no situation. So he coming to my house. He tripping. He just popping up when I don't want him there and stuff like that. So I end up having my baby. So when I have my baby or whatever, I hit him up and I'm like, my water bag just bust or whatever. I'm waiting for a minute before I call ambulance or whatever. So my sister ended up coming to take me, my sister and my cousin. They ended up taking me to the hospital or whatever. And I, had my baby. He ended up coming up there. He was there the whole time. I was pushing all that. He was there. He was. So, we went home the next day with my baby or whatnot. He wasn't staying with me because we broke up. So he was coming to see the baby every now and then. And every time he was coming to see my baby, he always had a story about, "Oh, you can't be with nobody because, oh, I don't want nobody around my baby and so and so and so." Basically telling me that I can't be happy. But I'm like, okay, I got a plan. So I end up moving. And I moved for two reasons, to be honest. Is because he was popping up, and if I was to get somebody and want to be happy, I couldn't. For two, it was an embarrassment around my community. It was an embarrassment. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I brung you over here and you start dealing with somebody else. So it was so embarrassing. So I ended up moving, moved into my new place or whatever. Timothy did not know where I lived because the way he act. So I'm like, he not respected. He did me so wrong and he treated me like I did him so wrong. So he was something else. So I ended up moving. Coming to find out when I moved, it was another friend got brought up. People coming to me with this one. It was another friend that got brought up. And I'm like, man, Jasmine, I'm gonna call her Jasmine. I'm like, Jasmine won't do such thing, fool. We used to vibe out. We used to chill. We used to sit in the car. We used to be laughing. We used to be rolling, having a good time. So I'm like, nah, ain't no way. So people constantly telling me same thing, like, they messing around and blase, blase. The girl is pregnant, blase, blase. I was like, wow. Like, I was so over it. Like, it was like, are you serious? Like, it didn't hurt me as much as the first incident because me and him wasn't together when he started messing around with Jasmine and started doing it. But even when I asked him on that level, like, oh, you messing with you, he denied it to the fullest. Like, denied it. Still to this day, I mean, I'm not going to say still to this day because I don't ask him. But it went on years and all that for him to say, I don't mess with her, I don't mess with her, I don't mess with her. So I'm like, yeah, cool. It's cool. Her being a real female, knowing she did something that could possibly hurt me, she still reached out and she broke it down on her end. He couldn't even be real because he just nasty. That's just the type of person he is. He didn't tell me nothing. So she hit me up, she broke it down or whatever, we talked about it or whatever. So we left the situation alone. So, I let that stuff go. I chilled. I vibed with my baby because my baby was little. At this time when the second girl came upon, my baby was like 2 months, a month or 2 months then. So I'm vibing, I'm chilling. I'm like, it is what it is. Like, it's cool. Like, he just not for me. I thought he was I thought that was my dog. Like, you know what I mean? I thought that was like my buddy. Like, I would never expect for him to do what he done to me at all. Like, I didn't expect it all. So it hit different. Just like I told him, like, I was crying and I'm like, I thought we was better than that. Like, I thought we was like, no matter what situation is, one thing we will never cross is friends. And I thought we could come to each other still and just talk. We got time in this. You get what I'm saying? Not even like relationship wise. We got time in this. We was like friends. We was like, you know what I mean? But it happened. And guess what? I moved on. I lived on. I cried about it. I didn't know how to take it. My family was like, it happened and you got to let it go and you got to just live life, enjoy yourself. I guess they seen the breakdown. They seen how torn down I was because I had a baby. I expected a family. I expected great times. I expected everything. My baby ain't never seen me and her daddy together ever like this. Never. You know what I mean? So she never got to experience that. So it hurted me to the core. So my family just was like, vibe out, do you, chill. Like, it happened. You let that shit go and you move on. So that's when I end up moving on. And I left it alone. So one night I'm vibing. Now we talking about the new boo. So we talking about the new boo. So me and my friends, we like, let's go outside. We bored or whatever. Dominique need to go outside. You know what I mean? She need to get a little air. What she do is just sit in the house. She don't do nothing. So they like, come on, let's go outside. So I'm like, okay, come on, let's go outside. So we go outside and I'm chilling. And I'm really quiet still because I'm still going through the hurt that I went through. So I'm quiet, but I'm talking. I'm not being mean or nothing, but I'm quiet and I'm, chilling. So dude walk up on me and he like, how you doing? What's up? And so I'm like, oh, I'm good. Like, he like, oh, okay, that's what's up. So he didn't say right then and there like he was feeling your girl. So by the time me and my friend and my sister started wrapping it up or whatever, he walked up on me like, I'm not letting her get away. So he like, you finna leave? So I'm like, yeah, I'm finna leave. Why? What's going on? So he like, can I get your number? So I'm like, okay, I got somebody up on me. So it felt good because I went through what I went through and it took me time to get, with somebody else. So I'm like, okay, what's up? So I gave him my number or whatever. And he was texting me, good morning. And he was saying, how your day going? Did you eat? And just all the good stuff. So, I was feeling it. I was feeling it. So we end up being cool or whatnot. We end up getting together. The relationship was cool. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The relationship was cool. He was handsome. The relationship was good. So we started vibing out, whatever. With regular relationship arguments and stuff like that. But other than that, we was cool. where I went wrong is putting him in a predicament that my ex put me in. But I think I should do another video about that. But that's what happened. I'm gonna do another video about that. And if you guys see my other video, please go like, comment, and subscribe. Please, 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 please turn on and post notification bell. Hit your girl up. Comment down below. Say what you gotta say. Ain't no, I don't have no feelings involved. Say what you gotta say. Keep it real. But yeah, turn on your post notification bell. It's your girl Damo, and I'm out. I love you guys. Bye.